I'm some guy you just met. You listed this midlife crisis on the internet, and 3 emails later, you trusted me with a test drive. How hard can this be? And if you don't have the right motorcycle insurance, you could be fixing this bike yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. So get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
You ready? Ready? Green flag, green.
These folks are excited, not just for cool cars, but cool drivers. And we have one of the coolest customers in the business with us here on Trackside. Travis Pastrana. He is cool, calm, and collected. Why are you looking at me like that?
Our director's making fun of me.
Oh.
They said we might be a little bit giddy because Travis is here, but...
Because you got a little bit of a man crush.
Well, can you blame me?
You do, I know.
This dude's insane.
I'm a little jealous because you do.
I made you...
Okay, wait, Travis is like leaning towards me. He's like leaning away.
All right, cool. Wait, why is there a distance
we'll
between
get rid of this.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of this too.
I have twice this year dragged Kyle with me to go watch you race in Rallycross.
Yes, we have.
I saw you win at New Hampshire. It was so insane. We were on top of one of JHE's haulers, and to watch how much farther you took the jump than everybody else.
Free speed. You see, every other event that I've ever done, if you want to like wheelie into the whoops and shift up another gear, you can make up a second or 2 seconds. If you want to launch the jump a little further in the rally car or come out a little faster, you can make up a second. In NASCAR, if I can make up a 1/10 of a second, I'm like, yeah!
Amazing. It's such a big jump, but I'm
So are you saying we need jumps in NASCAR?
Yes.
Yes.
That would help me. That would help me so much.
Yeah, I thought that's
huge.
what...
Being friends with him has certainly opened my eyes to it, but what makes you wake up and say, you know what? Today's the day I jump out of an airplane without anything except a can of a Red Bull, which I get their marketing is it gives you wings. It doesn't literally.
It's product development. I just want to test it and just make sure that all I'm, all on the right page.
That it's truth in advertising.
Yes.
How did you want to, like, what made you say, I've got to do that?
Honestly, ever since I watched the movie Point Break, saw Keanu Reeves do it. I mean, Johnny Utah did it.
Yeah.
Oh, give me 2, let's launch this thing. But no, honestly, I started jumping around, and there's a lot of things that we do that people go is crazy. It's really not that crazy. But most of the stuff that you do, like long-distance jumps or stuff, they're like, oh, I've seen it before. You're like, jumping another 2 feet further than Robbie Madison or another guy?
Yeah.
That's hard, but nobody really relates to it. So if you can do something that's outside the box, like say Ken Block in the Gymkhana video, it's just something that, it might be possible, but if you're the first one to do it and you everyone steps up by 1, if you can step up by like 8 or 9, it's a good time.
Stepping up and outside the box, how about the Nitro Circus?
I mean, what you guys did, you shot 3D in Nitro Circus 3D. Most of that was in Panama, right?
Yeah, it was good because you could bribe people
That's
to Panama.
outside the box.
No, for sure. But I tell you what, it was the scariest year of my life filming for this movie. Definitely a lot of fun, though. I mean, we all pushed ourselves way too far, went way too big, and this was like Angry Birds right here. It was kind of we did a few stuff that was similar to like the. The Carnage. But notice I was not in anything that I didn't think I could possibly get out of safely.
Right.
Not to say it always worked.
Well, the blob jump on the top of the hotel.
Yeah, well, that was like backflipping tree there. There's a lot of stuff. Wheels, actually. Aaron Fotheringham, just
yes, man.
Him and Dusty Weigel absolutely took this video to the next level, and they were kind of new recruits, if you will. I shouldn't say we're getting old, but like all of us are like, well, we got this, we got that. Like Aaron Fotheringham is literally in a wheelchair. He's like, what's the worst that could happen? I'll hit so hard I can walk again. And we're like, well, after an attitude like that, we have to.
You have to do it. That's true. And that's a good point. Excellent.
He goes so big at everything he tries.
Double backflip in a wheelchair.
Insane.
Lands it.
Insane.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Well, I mean, the natural progression, obviously, you have had injuries. I mean, this stuff comes with a risk. Any scars or anything you can show us or any injuries that just stick out to you? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh, man, she was there.
I know.
She was there. I thought you were going to get a hug.
One there.
I thought you were going to get a hug when you did that.
That's good. I mean, you got like this ankle's in pretty good shape right now just with all this. And
they should just make a zipper on there for the doctors.
I know. It would work out so much better if it did. But no, my biggest scars are actually on my butt, so I really can't show those off too much.
When you look at certain things, your mind goes,
wait a minute. Why are your biggest scars on your butt?
I dislocated my spinal column from my pelvis, and they had to open me up and just kind of put
I have
it back
a huge one on my left cheek because I broke my left femur. I had a compound fracture in my left femur and crushed my hip, and I had to put it all together, so they had to cut you up there.
Oh, the femur, yeah.
The femur thing is not good.
Show me where you haven't been hurt.
Oh, let me say this. Wait a minute. Before you show the femur thing, have you ever had this? Have you ever crashed and had the femur or had the bone sticking out through your uniform?
Yeah.
Worst ever.
Tib, fib.
Yes.
Both through the uniform.
Yeah,
like
we-
actually,
We
right
have a
above the
winner.
boot.
God does not design the human being to see their own bones.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that.
Well, you did your femur. Was it
Yes.
through the?
Right out here, just like this.
But through the pants too.
Through the pants too.
This is where I wanted this,
This is
conversation.
awful.
Oh,
This is
Yes.
awful.
This is
Right here,
awesome.
right here, just like this.
I was going through a growth spurt. I was probably like, I was 11 or 12 years old. I came up short on a jump, not even a big jump, but landed, and my wrist, came right out the skin. Like I see the bone. I didn't crash. I was like, ow, that really hurts. And I put the bike down. I'm walking off the track. My mom's like, are you okay? I'm like, I broke my wrist. She's like, are you sure? And that was the first time I saw my mom pass out.
No way.
I love you, Mom. Thanks.
First time, I like that. The first time I saw my mom pass out.
Hey,
Did they know you by name at the emergency room? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
it's Travis again.
Well, no, most of my doctors. I have doctors in most states, which is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Dave is
That is
sweet.
excellent.
I can't wait. When we come back, I'm going to have to ask you during rapid fire. Our friend Eddie Gossage, I believe, has convinced you to let Kyle come up and try
Yes.
to do a backflip
Yeah.
at your place.
Yes.
No, you're coming up. All right.
Yes, I'm going to try.
I
I'm
heard there might
coming
be
with.
something else that you're doing first.
I want to do that first.
Yes, the ball of death.
Which
Yes.
you said you won't do.
No, I get motion sickness. I can't do that.
So there is something you won't do. The globe of
There
death is too
one
much.
thing.